welcome back to Design Bundle's YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Crystal. Today I have a fun project for you. We are going to sublimate on a hat using a hat press. So we are going to sublimate right here on this hat. This one is made for sublimation. It is a polyester hat. What's really cool is you could also sublimate on the bill of this hat, but we are going to sublimate right here. So I have this super cute file for you guys. Look at how bright and vibrant this is, especially once we press it, it's really going to pop. So I've got this sized out, that way it's going to fit on here perfectly like so. But I also think this would be really cool to take over to your heat press and press this and get like a cheetah print all the way on here. So let me know if you guys want to see how to press your bill of your hat, and we will definitely do that. So you could definitely even get under here, maybe add somebody's name, lots of different ideas. So once again, we've already got this sized out. I did around 3.5 to 4 inches wide is where I tried to stay. So what you can do, let's switch the camera over here to our heat press. And as you guys can see, we have a limited amount of room of where we can press. So what you can do is take your ruler and you can just figure out about how big you think. So I went with around 4 inches. That looked good, and you can always kind of do this as well. Before you heat up your platen, you can kind of measure your platen too, just to see about what room you have to play around with. We have lots of different resources out there to tell you about the size you should really stick with, which is around that 3.5 wide. All right, to prep up our hat, we want to remove our lint. This would be just like we were doing a t-shirt. You definitely want to make sure you remove that lint. So we're gonna do that now. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove our lint. Once you have removed your lint, you want to pull out your moisture first, because we are working with this sort of material. It's not, I know it's polyester, but it is like a cotton. You definitely want to make sure you're pulling out any sort of moisture. So let's go ahead and pre-press. And before we pre-press, make sure you guys have removed any sort of cardboard that is inside of your hat. All right, so I have tried to adjust this machine so that way hopefully you guys can not only see the screen here, but you guys can see how I'm loading this on here. If not, we may turn it a little bit more. So I'm trying to play around with that to figure it out. So with this hat press, I've already got it heating up. I'm doing 400 degrees for 60 seconds. This is an auto hat press, so yours may not be an auto, and that's completely okay. So the way that this one works is whenever I pull it down, it's gonna automatically pull open. Now, if I wanna open it early, I can definitely push this button like so. But what I'm doing first is I want to pre-press our lower platen. So you always wanna pre-press that so that way you have heat from both sides. So I'm doing that, and then I'll just kind of release that. You just need around 5 seconds or so. All right, so next thing we want to do is, once again, remove any sort of cardboard or anything inside, and then we're going to pull this back. This piece right here is going to slide over. So we're going to take the back part of our hat, go over this piece here, and what we're doing is, you guys notice this little lip here. Hopefully with that lighting you guys can notice this lip. So we want our bill to set right on that lip. So we're pretty much putting our bill on there. And I do think I need to rotate this to the side. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull this down, which is going to pull this nice and tight. And then we're going to have this. So let me go ahead and rotate this so you guys can see a little better. All right, so I think this is a little better. You guys can see we've got this pulled out. You're just going to pull it as far as you need to make sure everything is nice and smooth. So I think everything looks good. So I'm going to pull this down, and we're going to pre-press. You just need to pre-press for around 5 seconds or so. Looks good. So I'm going to pop it back open. All right, so now we are ready to put down our design. Before you place your design, make sure that you let this kind of cool down just a little bit because you don't want any ghosting. So once you've kind of got it cooled down, make sure your design is, facing upwards in the correct direction. And I'm going to try to center this up since I am having to look above my camera. All right, just like so. I'm going to then place a piece of parchment paper here just to protect my platen. And then I'm going to press down. So this is going to press for the full 60 seconds. If you guys are interested in this heat press that I'm using today, this one is from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'll have it down below for you guys. This is their Waller press, and it's really nice. This is a super affordable auto hat press. I really think it's a good deal, and I love sharing good deals with you guys. So I definitely highly recommend this little guy here. Now, if you guys have one that may not be an auto open, it's definitely going to work just as well. All right, so let's go ahead and remove our design. I want to go ahead and pull it off first because I don't want it to ghost trying to move my hat. So I'm just going to go ahead and get a corner here, and we are going to peel. Look at how bright and vibrant this is. I know you guys can only see a sneak peek. What we need to do to release our hat is we're going to pull this back up, as you guys can see here, and then this is just going to pop off like so. But look at how bright and vibrant those colors are. I love the way this has came out. So these would be perfect to pick up. You guys could do the whole softball team with these. I'll have this file linked down below for you guys. It was only 1+ credit. But imagine all of those like softball mama designs that we see and all of those things. And once again, if we do a leopard print bill, and I really think that we can press our bill. You guys see how I can fit this bill on here? I do believe that we should be able to, I'm gonna line this up very carefully without touching myself to the heat platen. I think we should be able to press our bill just like so. So once again, we'll bring this hat right back and we will apply some cheetah print. If you guys requested enough down below, we'll definitely do that. So let me know in the comment section below, do you guys want to see how to press the bill? I'll have these hats linked down below for you guys in case you want to make your very own. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.